Hi, I'm Susie, and after living and travelling solo in my campervan Lucy for the last 3 years, travelling across 10 countries through Europe and beyond, I fell in love and bought an old abandoned house in Portugal, in the small village of Vieira de Leiria on the central west coast. My journey was an incredible, life-changing story, and I've even written a book, Let Go, Fly Free. Now it's time for a new challenge, to transform this old derelict house into a beautiful traditional sustainable Portuguese quinta. Follow me as I renovate the house and use permaculture principles to create a food forest and a sustainable, self-sufficient life.
So today I finally feel okay after having COVID. So it's taken, a good week for me to feel okay. And I know that maybe I might have a relapse at some point, but I'm feeling good this morning. But look, this weather here, it's been raining for the last 3 days. We're going through some kind of weather issue here in Portugal at the moment, which is great for the garden because all this rain is going to help it to grow, because it hasn't had rain for months and months. So that is great, but it does mean that I can't get outside and do things, which is very, very frustrating. So it looks like that I'm just going to have to get out here when there is breaks in this weather. So I'm not sure how that's going to go this week. So let's see in the rest of this video.
With all this rain, I was interested to see how dry this wall would now stay since all the roof here has been taken off. And even though at the moment there isn't any guttering there, it's actually really, really dry, and we didn't have any problems at all with the water coming in the kitchen. Yesterday we built this wall here and now had started to make the pathway here, and it's going to come all along here. So this morning, this is what we are doing, is continuing the path all along here.
Okay, so we're having a look at what we can do for the chickens in this area here. So first of all, we need to just sort out this piece of roof here. And espera un momento more. So we've already cleaned out inside here for the chickens, and they also have the next door part as well here where we have a gate on it. So need to finish clearing out in here and just make good some of the tiles and everything up here. So that's going to be our first job, to just sort this little bit of area out here, and then we're going to put some netting across the top bits here so that cats can't jump in and the chickens then can't jump out up onto this bit here. No, isso é mais longe, amor. Isso vou dentro. Não, não, amor.
Hã?
Não, isso vou dentro. Aqui é 200, aqui é 210. Isso é mais longe, vou dentro.
Qual que é o 210?
210. Não, isso é 210.
É isso?
Sim. Isso eu vou aqui.
Puxa mais?
Não, mas...
Eu acho que tá bom. Agora a gente fica que a gente pode. Fazer mais. Tá bom?
Mas como é ficar aqui? Oh, porque tu faz chumba. Porque isso preciso vou a pé. Isso preciso vou. Ou tu precisas de uma outra. Eu acho.
Vai.
So I really have no idea what Fabi's trying to do. I mean, I know what I would do, but I'm just letting him run with this and let's see how it goes. I'm thinking it's a good job that this house is just for chickens because we're not, well, yeah, we don't have all the right tools really to, actually that's probably a bit of a lie, we probably do have the right tools, but we're not people who know what to do much with wood. And I know that really here we should have cut out a section of the wood so that it fits in on the other wood perfectly like the others do inside, because now we've got a problem that this wood is higher than the others. But we're just going to go with it, and yeah, hopefully it's going to work out okay and the tiles are going to sit on there okay. I mean, like I say, it is just a house for chickens. As long as it's dry, that's all that matters. So we're just cutting the battens. For the roof. As you can see, it's all a little bit makeshift, but so I really love now that we're getting to use some of these tiles, the good tiles that I will sell, the rest that we don't use here, but getting to use these tiles on the roof for the chickens. So I am just taking these tiles here down to the roof over there. So these tiles the way they go on is one is the right way up, one is the wrong way up, as you can see here. Just a little bit left to do, and look at the beautiful orange tree. So there's a lemon right here, just here, and then the oranges are our neighbours, sadly. But one day the orange trees here in the garden that I've planted will have oranges. In the meantime, we can eat the neighbours. So there we have it. I think we've made a pretty good job of it. So in the inside you can see the new timber there, that these timbers here that we've put in, and all the little cross ones, and there's no gaps in the roof. I just need to paint these with protector, and then we have to sort out a little gate for here. But yeah, it's looking good. I wonder if I can climb up onto the roof without the whole scaffolding tipping up. Maybe I'll put the phone down. Ooh. So I can't really see what I'm videoing because I'm not high enough, but is what we've done on the roof here. And there's the view. My tomato plants have gone crazy with all this rain and then sunshine. But in this one here, we can see it. Just in there is my first tomato. I think it's ready to eat. Well, I'm going to see if it comes off. Let's see. Okay, it's not coming off easily, so I'm assuming then that it needs to just grow a little bit more before it's ready to eat. I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who has made suggestions regarding how to stop the snails from eating things here. As you can see, I think you can see here, there's like a snail trail right here. Yeah, so my idea of these terracotta tiles here is really helping. This is a covey that's starting to grow here. And I do have already a rosemary, although it's very small. And I did plant a couple of marigolds, but I think that it really just isn't enough. So I do have here, I started to grow some more marigolds. They're not quite big enough yet to plant out, but as soon as they are, they're going to go into this bed here. So that's going to help prevent the snails from eating things. But I think now mostly everything is pretty established. It's more the lettuces that is a bit of a problem with the snails. I haven't got so many growing at the moment. I need to get some more. But yes, look, they do seem to really love these lettuces. And I'm sure, like, if I look inside here, I am going to find someone. Oh, seem to have one at the moment. They tend to come out a bit later on in the day. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has helped with your comments. It's so great to get advice from you guys. So I have to say, I am pretty happy with everything that we have achieved this week. It seems that we are back to full health after COVID. And yeah, you can see behind me the area here now where we have the new pathway. So I'm just gonna, yeah, give you a little tour around and a bit of an update as to what's happening in the area here. My pathway here is coming along nicely now. I find that when I come to do this job, I normally do it at the end of the day when the sun isn't here, because the sun is very hot on my back when I sit here to do it. But I find that I don't do it for very long because it's a bit tedious and slow going. That's my reason. But look, we managed to pick up some more rocks this week, because here in the road here they've been renewing the rocks, or the way the road is here. So these were basically all stones that are just not being used. So it's good news for me. So we now have like some areas that are separated by the pathway here. So the idea is the pathway that I've just walked down here is going to run along here and go here and join up here, and then it's also going to continue to run down there. That's the plan. And so now this area here is divided, which is great, because here, this area here, I want to plant out. Not quite sure what I'm going to plant there. It's going to be a lot of like ground cover, pretty flowers growing there. This side of the area already has all of this growing here, although I have now planted some of my other plants that were growing in pots because they were not looking very happy in the pots. Actually, look, this is doing beautifully. Look at these beautiful flowers. It's so beautiful. I love this plant. And yeah, I've put some others, one just here, but that's finished flowering now, but they should just spread and grow. And now that we have this pathway here, it means hopefully no one's going to keep walking on these other areas, so that I can plant them out. And when I plant them out, then it's going to grow. So that's what's happening here. So here is going to be the vegetable area here, and that is yet to be designed. Where we've dug out for the pathway here, we've got all this lovely soil, and actually underneath it's really nice and moist. Unfortunately, it's in the top part is in the sun at the moment, so that's going to dry out quite quickly. So the sooner that I can get this build my vegetable garden surround here, the better. And so yeah, now our little pathway comes down here past what will be a bathing area. And I still haven't dug the hole for this guy here, so that's got to be done. These little ones here, I've just put the pot here at the moment, but they will be separated and I will dot them around in the other areas here. And so yeah, so we can now walk down our lovely path, as you saw in my earlier video, down to the seating area that I created a couple of weeks ago. And from this seating area here, we have all the wildness of the garden growing, although it's very dry at the moment. So, but in between all of the dead grasses, we do have lots of life, and we do get lots of butterflies here. And just to put it into context, the chicken house is straight ahead there. So I'm now sitting down in my little seating area, and I love it here because just this one seat here, during the day it has the shade, and then when the sun sets or in the evening when it's cooler, this is like the location where naturally the sun is. So it's really perfect to have the seating area here. And yeah, so that's going to be it for this week. I hope you enjoyed everything that we've achieved this week. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share with all your friends. My channel is starting to grow really well now. So yes, thank you to everyone for your support, and but for it to grow further, I need your continued support. So that would be so great if you don't forget to like. See you next week. Bye.